My name is Catnap. I was made in a lab back in the Playtime factory when I was a baby. I've been living here for years. However, there was that one day when I escaped the factory and I saw the outside world. It all started like this. I was just napping in bed in home sweet home until alarms came on. The prototype has breached containment again. However, I found that as a distraction to escape. So I put the guards to sleep with my sleeping gas, and after that, I head to the exit and ran away out of the factory and ready to see the outside world for the first time. I kept on running and running and running until I decided to sit on a tree, and I can't believe it. I'm in the outside world. Wonder what there is in the outside world. I walk around the forest, seeing all cute animals. I wish my friends were here to see this, but I was having fun in the outside world. I've been spending my time at the forest for days until I noticed a red and white tent. So I went to go see what the red and white tent is. When I went to see on what the red and white tent is, I noticed these guys with red nose and white makeup. I said hi to them, and they say, "Oh, hi, you must be a new guy for the circus." And I said, "What's a circus?" "You know what a circus is, friend. Like, we're clowns." I never heard of clowns before, but they seem like nice guys. So after that, they decided to let me audition, and after that, I was fit in the show, and I did awesome at the circus. Days have went by until the circus closed down, ready to move into another location. On the other hand, I decided to go on back to the forest. I kept on walking and walking and walking until I noticed lights in the distance. When I walked to the lights, I noticed houses and everything. As I was walking through this neighborhood, I noticed pumpkins and decorations. They celebrate Halloween in the outside world? I remember my times at the Playtime Factory. We celebrate Halloween, but I did not know people can celebrate Halloween in the outside world. I never been in the outside world before until now. This was amazing. I saw some people wearing costumes. Some of them are friends I know from the Playtime Factory. When I was walking, some kids noticed me. They were wearing costumes of my friends, the other smiling critters, and they say, "Oh, hey, Billy! Glad you're here to trick-or-treat with us." Billy? I think they thought I was Billy, but I don't want them to know because I'm afraid Playtime will come and find me. So I pretend to be their friend Billy. "Hey, guys! Are you ready to trick-or-treat?" I never heard of trick-or-treating before, so I said, "Yes." So we keep on walking to strangers' doors, knocking at them and saying trick-or-treat. They've been giving us candy. Food. That way I'll have food to survive. We were trick-or-treating until, the night was over. "Well, Billy, looks like it's time for us to go home. See you tomorrow, Billy. See you tomorrow." I decided to walk away from this neighborhood and back to the forest I was. Another days went by, weeks since, and then snow starting to show up. I heard of snow before, but I never seen snow. It was getting colder older. So I had to go into a building to take shelter. When I was in that building taking shelter, I noticed a suit of a yellow rabbit. I look at the suit of the yellow rabbit, and I saw it was covered in blood, like somebody has died inside this thing. When I was looking at it, it spoke. "Hello there." I was scared, and then I talked to it. "Hello? What's your name?" "My name's Catnap. What's your name?" He didn't say something for a moment until, "My name used to be William Afton, but now I'm this now." And then I told him, "How did you end up like this?" It was a long, boring story, but I been here ever since. How long you been here? I don't know. Maybe like 3 or 4 years. I'm not sure. I lost track of time after that. It's okay. It's okay. Henry. I later told him, "Who's Henry?" "You do not want to know." After that, I know I can't stay here forever, and said, "Well, goodbye, William Afton. I'll probably see you soon. I gotta get out of here before Harley Soiler and the Playtime Co-Factory will find me." "Harley?" And then I said, "Wait, you know Harley Soiler?" "Yes, but I'm not gonna waste any of your time. You should go." "Okay, bye." After leaving that building with that William Afton person, or whatever his name is, I decided to keep on walking in the snow. It was freezing out here. After days of hiding, I was starting to freeze. I know I was about to freeze to death. I was crying, until I came up with an idea. I decided to build snowmen of my friends, the other smiling critters. So that's what I did. I made the snowmen, and I finished them. I look at them at happiness, knowing how I'll miss my friends. So I decided to accept my fate, to freeze to death, until I hear a clicking sound of a weapon right behind me. I turn around, and they were men in gas masks. I later look at the logos on their suits. Yep, it was Playtime Co. They said, "No more hiding, Catnap. You're going back." It was rather this or freeze to death. So I said, "Fine, I'll go back." And after that, I got sent back to the Playtime Co. factory. Playtime Co. was planning to punish me for escaping the factory for days, but before they can do that, the hour of joy happened. I told my friends and family of the story of the outside world I've been to. Years went by, and maybe I will show my friends the outside world. One day, I will.